Mango is depressed. My expression changes in 3 seconds.
Wow.
I mean,
The moment I look up and see his face and see that I've made everybody sad, I became depressed. They didn't, and the reason I'm showing you this is because this is the norm for me. This is what I had to deal with my entire life in Melee, Brawl, PM, everywhere. And I'm not saying 100% of the time. Obviously, there's exceptions to every rule. But this was fairly common for me for over a decade straight, no matter what I would do. Changes in 3 seconds. And then I saw that everybody... And...
Yeah.
Until
That's the thing. It's just like a bunch of force, a bunch of smash tags.
Right. I would say that Mango does not look like... that's it.
Michigan's just gonna force knock him.
Wow.
And then at first I was happy. No, I will never let them forget this. At first I was happy because, wow, I played so good. I'm thinking to myself.
Wow.
I was happy, and then I saw that everybody, including Mango, was depressed. My expression changes in 3 seconds.
Wow.
I mean,
the moment I look up and see his face and see that I've made everybody sad, I became depressed. They didn't, and the reason I'm showing you this is because this is the norm for me. This is what I had to deal with my entire life in Melee, Brawl, PM, everywhere. And I'm not saying 100% of the time. Obviously, there's exceptions to every rule. But this was fairly common for me for over a decade straight, no matter what I would do. And this type of bias is basically Reddit.com. And that's what I needed to, and that's basically the comparison I'm making. Also, this picture, I don't know where the picture of me, Ocean. There's a certain picture I'm looking for where it's literally the whole crowd around me. I don't know where that picture is, but if somebody can find it, there's like a famous photo where everybody's crowding around me to the point that I literally hear them louder than the game. Like, I actually hear them. I don't know where it is, but there's a certain, if you search for it, yeah, I'm sure you'll find it somewhere. I hear them louder than the game. And I just wanted to show like a proof that sometimes they were literally like yelling in my ear. I can't even hear the goddamn game, and they're doing that purposely to make it so I can't hear the game to distract me. And that is the type of shit I had to deal with. Although I guess I'm off topic now, because that is pretty far from the Reddit topic at this point. So before I get too off topic, I just wanted to show everyone an example, one of many examples of what I have to deal with all the fucking time. And it pisses me off, and I think I feel like I'm underrated a lot from that. And I know this has nothing to do with Reddit, but I just feel like I need to fucking rant for like 5 minutes to feel better about myself.
They were actually focusing on the Melee Reddit. There isn't a mod on that subreddit that I think deserves a spotlight more than Duffy. Remember how Simpleflips' video got deleted for being low effort and
Yo, my case in me, yes.
play? They used that power with an iron fist.
You don't know what you're talking about, and I kindly ask you to edit or remove this comment. Saying that Hacks never saw compassion or support erases and downplays all of the support he got throughout his life from the NYC Melee scene. It is disrespectful to them, and disrespectful to Hacks to erase that. Pay your respects, but don't talk like you knew him.
Duffy did not know Hacks at all, by the way. I don't think Hacks also would have gave a fuck about disrespecting NYC Melee, but...
They linked it? Hey, what are you talking about?
Okay. Here's Duffy also flexing his unqualified opinion on mental health by...
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Lucid said it's extra messed up to do it to someone who gets sensory overload. What if I told you that a lot of people do it on purpose after I told them that it messes me up? Like, I would tell people that it messes me up, and for my entire life, for 15 years straight, I have to deal with it until the last 2 or 3 years I competed when I started using noise-canceling headphones, which is a very small slimmer of time, because, you know, I didn't have money for that before, and I didn't even know they were so effective.
Comparing playing Melee to being addicted to fentanyl. How the fuck do you compare playing a video game to taking drugs? It is not the same. It is not the same as being an alcoholic or a fent addict. The moderation is very strict, okay? They delete comments all the time if it goes against like a...
This is extremely true. Everything Technical is saying is extremely true. It's on Smash, it's SSBM Reddit and Smash Bros Reddit. I'd say SSBM is more biased, but they're both really bad. Probably all the Smash Reddits are similar. But yeah, if it goes against you, they'll either downvote you, delete you, or change the upvote downvotes to fit what their agenda is. It is so powerful to be a mod there. Being a mod there is so broken because you can literally like, I don't like what you said. I'm gonna close this topic. I'm gonna downvote you, or I'm gonna delete it. But if things are going their way, they keep it going. That way, the agenda is guaranteed. Either you remove the problem, or things work in your favor. There's never a situation where it works against your favor, because you have mod power.
Narrative or insights, drama, fucking whatever. But he also
I'm not gonna say it's always bad. When there's situations when it's like just random bullshit, like what do you think of this set, or something that when there's no politics involved, then it's actually fine. But when it's any of those situations, keywords and agendas involved, horrible.
Refuses to mod comments from people agreeing with
And when I say horrible,
cross the line,
I mean really horrible.
Straight up imply that other people should themselves. Whatever. But he also just flat out refuses to mod comments from people agreeing with him when they cross the line, or just straight up imply that other people should themselves. Mods, can we please do something about the influx of idiots and concern trolls who show up with the same format username? First word underscore second word numbers. I'm sure you're up to your ears in bullshit right now, but it's so hard not to tell these people to themselves.
New accounts are filtered by a minimum Reddit karma. If there's something that's not filtered, please report stuff.
I've seen you mod shit for way less. How does this one pass the bar? He's like fighting back, trying to tell people to themselves. Fuck technicals, and every single gremlin who listens to what that dumb fuck says. Look at Duffy watering at the mouth here for more drama.
Is there a new thing we should know about?
Turns out the OP was complaining because I called out Salt for putting their bulge on full display at an all-ages Smash event. And then in a reply to that, few overstand implies that I should be triggered to kill myself. Right there, right under Duffy's post. But since he thinks I'm a freak, he's gonna let that one slide. Here's Duffy trying to police someone who actually knew hacks by telling them to grieve somewhere else because he didn't like the negativity. This guy's post also coincidentally got locked. Sometimes people need to get things out for their own closure. That's how I read this.
That's something for a personal journal or diary, then, in my opinion. Not something for randos to comment on. Parentheses, I am also a rando here.
He like automatically thinks he has the moral high ground by default, so he doesn't even realize how much of a massive piece of shit he's being here. And if they let guys like this be a moderator, I think you can understand what kind of a...
Truey Show, I think you're missing the point. It's less about being sad, it's more about the agendas that are always being pushed, and commentators should know that they have that type of power.
Cesspool that entire community has cultivated. The final boss of Redditors is King Hippo 42, who writes these long-ass blog posts about hacks, blaming everything on his struggle with mental illness and using his situation to complain about a culture war. He's like their messiah. Every time he posts, oh my god, this is so well written. And the nuance is just, there's just so much nuance. They love these stupid-ass write-ups because it helps dissolve them of any accountability and convinces them that they were completely justified in how they treated hacks like a social pariah. Stuff like this is also why Redditors can't exist on a platform like Twitter, because when they start losing these arguments, they realize they can't downvote you out of existence or call up a mod to abuse their power and silence you. Just face it.
It's true. What Tacticals is saying is true. This is actually true about Reddit.
Because when they start losing these arguments, they realize they can't
just about pretty much any situation.
Downvote you out of existence.
Downvote you out of existence? Or delete threads or lock threads. Unless things are going their way. If things are going their way, they keep it going. And they'll try to destroy you.
Mod to abuse their power and silence you. Just face it. You lost in the marketplace of ideas. So pack it up and take your ass to Blue Sky. If you know about Melee Hell, then you know that it used to be one of the great stomping grounds.
Also, I was originally going to go to Blue Sky because everyone else was saying to, and then I realized that everybody from Reddit's going to Blue Sky, and now I realize maybe I shouldn't. Because it's actually just going to be Reddit 2.0.
For Melee's most legendary shit posters. But now, it's an over-moderated hellscape that only exists for thirst traps, clips, coal, and an emotional dump bait for Blue Sky. You lost in the marketplace of ideas, so pack it up and take your ass to Blue Sky. If you know about Melee Hell, then you know that it used to be one of the great stomping grounds for Melee's most legendary shit posters. But now, it's an over-moderated hellscape.
Melee Hell was, like, kind of cool, like, 10 years ago, and then every year it got worse. Now it's bad.
That only exists for thirst traps, clips, coal, and an emotional dumping ground for the creator Michael Dominic, who is way past his prime. Despite having me blocked, he spent the past few weeks making fun of Hax's death, blaming me, and harassing his mom. But he posted a sick clip of Roy Mustang crying when he passed away, so that kind of makes up for everything. How sad is it that not even your own Facebook group
Toe game. I've only streamed on YouTube a few times ever, so my stream's probably not set up optimally. I actually had Domo rush this to get it up, so if there's things I could improve on the YouTube and in the multi-stream, feel free to let me know. But I am very, very new to multi-streaming. I've only done it like a few times ever. And I think this is like my third time this entire year doing it, maybe the second time this year doing it. Just so you know. I'm also not very tech savvy. I usually just tell Domo to help me or ask him.
Or two anymore. The admins on the Facebook page outright banned discussion of Hax's ban. When someone called for reform, the comments got turned off. Hashtag justice for Aziz, comments turned off. Melee Hell used to have cultural relevance in the community and stood up against the censorship on Facebook. But now they're doing it to themselves for free, and no one gives a fuck about Facebook.
Oh, if you mean mods, I don't have any YouTube mods. I literally made my first YouTube mod today, whereas Twitch I've been streaming for like 10 years, so I have a lot more mods and stuff. Yeah. That's because I haven't streamed on. Again, this goes back to me not streaming on YouTube much, and I have like 100 Twitch mods or something over a decade. And YouTube, I just modded my first 3 YouTube mods literally a few hours ago. That it's literally being new to YouTube again.
Or this washed up Twitter.
People want to be a mod. The thing is, I would just mod people at random, but then if I just guess the wrong person, then it's like that's bad. It has to be someone I know, like for sure. Oh wait, it's more on YouTube? Oh, what? Holy shit! Wow, a lot of people are watching this. I didn't even realize. Like I was kind of just. Maybe I should multi-stream more often. But I don't think it's gonna be like this usually. But I don't know. I guess I should multi-stream more often, shouldn't I? I guess if you are on Twitch, make sure to follow my YouTube, and vice versa. It's. I guess I should just say this. It's twitch.tv/MutaKing. Well, I don't even need to type this, obvious. And youtube.com/3MutaKing. Just in case you're watching on either channel, just make sure you follow both. I'm never gonna leave Twitch. It's pretty disgusting how people disdain you for no reason. You're the only top players. Most popular matches or losses is sad. Love MTK. Wait, really? My most popular match is me losing? Wait a minute. Is that? No, I thought it was me and Leffen. I'm not gonna leave Twitch, guys, but I can do multi-streaming. Wait, is that really? I'm curious now. I don't know what the heist. No, it's not a loss. It's the Leffen set isn't lost. That one's not a loss. It's the third biggest is a loss though. It's only the third biggest of the top 4. Dude, Project M was so nice. I'm gonna do another. Should I do another project? I think I'll do another Project M stream this month. I guess I'm gonna start. Yeah, just so you know, I do make more money on Twitch. I did turn down the ads tremendously for today. YouTube naturally has less ads. Whereas on Twitch, I just have it set so you don't get ads for being a sub. But most of the income I make in a month is literally sponsor stuff I do. Like, it's just sponsor stuff I do. Actually, do you mind if I read a sponsor segment real quick? I forgot I have that for today. Wait, I think I got getting distracted. Okay, oh, I should probably do it when the ad's done. Would you guys... You see, I have to balance it, because if you guys knew that most of my Twitch income was ad money, you would understand why I need them. But I turned it down like 4 times today. Like 25% of the max I could do for today.
Sorry, I don't know why the chat
Yeah.
option isn't there.
Yeah.
In my chat, like
No,
the
YouTube
keyboard,
doesn't make
so I
real
was
money
gonna
for me
just
unless
do
people
keyboard
donate.
chat.
It's literally all donations for YouTube.
But,
I don't know how we got to.
what's up?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna, if you don't mind, I'm gonna do my sponsor segment real quick.
Why do you pick the stage? I
So
can't
this
even see
segment
him.
is
He
sponsored by
blends in
job
the
stacking.
stage.
If you've got a remote job and still can't get ahead, no savings, investments, rents going up, and it feels like you're stuck, job stacking teaches you how to increase your income by getting multiple paychecks from different remote jobs. Go to jobstacking.com/startnow to learn more. And that's my sponsor for today. I'm always getting different ones, so check that out if you want to help me out, I guess. Alright, I'm just gonna continue the video now. I don't want to fill you up with that.
Twitter account. Oh, how the might.
No, thank you for $50? What are you saying? Didn't I? Wait, did I not say thank you? Wait, did I not say thank you? Of course I would say thank you, unless I didn't. Then that's very weird. Oh, I think it was because I couldn't recognize his name. Obviously, thank you. I feel bad if I didn't. I feel bad if I didn't do that. I don't even, dude. I don't even know what to do with this many videos. I don't. I mean, I meant to say I don't know what to do with this many viewers. It's so. I feel like anything I do, the world just. I feel like anything I do, the world is just like looking at me with like a microscope. That's like, if I ever do anything ever, it's like, oh, I made a mistake ever once in my life. It's just scary. I don't know. I guess there's nothing that I don't even have anything in mind in particular. It's just like scary. I don't know. I don't know why. It just feels that way for some reason because I'm not used to the numbers.
Have fallen.
Okay,
clicked on this
getting really off
in the
topic.
community and stood up against the censorship on Facebook. But
Aye.
now they're doing it to themselves
Ugh.
for free. And no one gives a fuck about
Wait.
what happened.
Let me go back a bit.
And harassment.
I actually-
lost in the marketplace.
I got
Ejazz.
let me go back 2 minutes.
Yes. So pack it up and take your ass to Blue Sky. If you know about Melee Hell, then you know that it used to be one of the...
I am doing a P+ stream this month, yes. I don't know what day, but some day this month I will be doing a P+ stream. And I guess if I even get like 20% of these viewers normally, I'm gonna multi-stream all the time.
great stomping grounds for Melee's most legendary shit posters. But now, it's an over-moderated hellscape that only...
Oh, thank you, Noah M. Following you since 2007, always my favorite player. You inspire me as a guy, similar personality. Very, very grateful for who you are, my goat, forever and always. Thank you so much, Noah. Really appreciate it. My neck has been killing me. Does anybody wake up and their neck just hurts them the entire fucking day? Because that happens to me all the time.
exists for thirst traps, clips, coal, and...
I'm like that all the time. I hate living with neck pain. I don't know what to do. I think I know why it happens. It's because I'm on my phone. Because I wake up and I'm too lazy to get out of bed because I'm still tired. But my phone's right there. I could just grab my phone and put up YouTube and watch some Dragon Ball Z and watch Cell vs. Gohan for the 20th time. Hey. And my phone is right there, but then I do this and then hours pass and then I'm like this for hours and you multiply that by like 20 years of doing the same thing for like 10 years straight and it's like, okay, well, that's a lot of hours of my neck being in a bad position. I'm 36 years old. I could die anytime now. With the amount of coffee I drink, I'm probably halfway done my life at this point. My posture's fucking horrible. Cell vs. Gohan, my favorite? I think when I was growing up, I'd say Frieza vs. Goku was my favorite. And then maybe Vegeta Goku the first time they fought, and then Cell Gohan. I think those were nice. There's so many good ones, it's hard to say.
Emotional dump.
Wait, why am I too real? Wait, what's part of what I said? What?
Ground for the creator Mike.
Yeah, YouTube isn't really for ad money. In fact, I actually lost more money on YouTube than I made this month. I lost more money this month paying editors than I actually made this month, but I'm hoping that can change. When I did, when I was doing most valuable gaming, like I haven't checked this channel forever. I don't even remember how to spell it. When I used, oh wait, no, it was MVG Week, dude. This is how long I've been out of it. Oh yeah, see, I haven't used this in years, but when I was at the peak, I would be able to do like a brawl, like brawl tier list. And I would be able to do stuff like this all the time, but then I'm never in the algorithm. I would do videos.
I got
like
one
this,
more
like,
in me.
way
I got one more in
often,
me.
right?
I have
Like all
time
this
to
stuff. I'll
make
do
a
stuff like this
quick
all the
little
time.
video.
Ivysaur and all Pokemon.
But like, I'm not in the algorithm. So the reason I haven't been on YouTube for years is because if you don't have people actually letting, watching the videos, watching the streams, letting the streams of videos play, then what happens is you're not in the algorithm, and then the people who are small, they stay small, and the people who are big, they stay big. So it's kind of like all or nothing, and that sucks, because I would love if it was like kind of in the middle and I could just do it whenever I felt like. But the algorithm is really awful. At least with Twitch, it's not as algorithm based, and you can get rated on Twitch. I guess you can get rated on YouTube too. But that's why I would totally do a lot more like multi-streaming and YouTube stuff if it wasn't for the goddamn algorithm. How like, oh, how long are you watching the stream? How long are you watching the video? What percentage? Blah 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 blah. All that stuff. It's so annoying, dude. It's so frustrating. It's actually been screwing me for years. It was fine when I was active and it was huge and everything was like, Ultimate just came out and I was uploading daily. But now it's like, ugh. I mean, I'm sure maybe you guys might understand. It's literally the 90% of people just get screwed. Yeah, but then like I had that highs and I did consistent effort, and then I took a break and came back, and all the videos just don't get, like, YouTube doesn't recommend them just because you weren't in the algorithm previous to that, because you took a break. If you take a break, you're fucked. It's like, I hate this. Ugh. Thank you, Noah. My chest looks great. I'm gonna be straight with you. I know I look old as fuck, but it's because I've just been lazy to shave. Honestly, it's literally just being lazy. It's just been lazy. You know, the reason I don't travel is because I haven't had money to travel, right? Yeah, like, it was different when I was getting salary and flight and hotel paid for by EchoFox, which is a very, very short-lived thing. Because what happened is EchoFox disbanded, and then 1 month later, while I was still talking to other teams and about to sign a contract, like for a lot, before that got signed, COVID hit, and then that lasted 2 years, and when COVID ended, I was, nobody cared anymore. Nobody cared. And I had one more chance, but then they changed their mind at the last moment. Otherwise, Cody would have been long paid back, like, a long time ago. Well, I did pay 80% of him back, but it's just slowly over time.
Dominic, who is way past his prime, despite having me blocked.
Okay, I'm sorry that I keep going off topic. Honestly, I don't. Sometimes when I'm talking and I go from one topic to the other, I don't realize that I got off topic. And then I have like moments of revelation or realization that's like, oh, I got off topic 15 minutes ago, or and now I'm realizing it now. Oh, thank you, Mark, for the prime.
He spent the past few weeks making fun of Hax's death, blaming me, and harassing his mom. But he posted a sick clip of Roy Mustang crying when he passed away, so that kind of makes up for everything. How sad is it that not even your own Facebook group supports you anymore? The admins on the Facebook page outright banned discussion of Hax's ban. When someone called for reform, the comments got turned off. Hashtag justice for Aziz, comments turned off.
Dude, abusing power, I guess it's not. I mean, with Facebook, it's like most people don't use Facebook like that anymore. So it's mostly just like, it's a lot more of Reddit nowadays, but I hate when if you're like a mod or someone with power, you just like, oh, I don't like that, ban. I guess when I think about it, I guess the whole world works that way, right? I guess the whole world works that way. Thank you, Ketchup. And sorry if I've been ignoring 90% of people. Between watching the video and trying to stay on my own topic and trying to read both chats, it's actually ridiculous. It's actually insanely difficult. I don't even know what to do.
Melee Hell used to have cultural relevance in the community and stood up against the censorship on Facebook. But now they're doing it to themselves for free, and no one gives a fuck about Facebook or this one.
Is there a plug? I need a streamer bot. Is there a way to combine chats? I have no idea. I mean, on my left, I have 2 monitors, and on my left monitor, I can see both chats. But I guess maybe on the screen it only shows one chat. I'm assuming on my screen it only shows one chat. I don't know how Dylan set it up. Dylan probably set it up for me a certain way. Thank you for the prime. Oh yeah, and anyone who's obviously I hate showing, but I do it to survive, because the lifestyle of a streamer is you have to show. That's just unfortunately the lifestyle of a streamer. what was I saying? Anyone who subs gets no ads on Twitch, or you can just watch YouTube. But yeah, notice you. Okay, notice you. Well, make sure to use your primes, I guess. Don't combine chats. I don't know. I'm just reading random. Twitch is glowing. YouTube watches are normal. I don't know what that means. I need you guys to understand that I'm literally the least tech-savvy person ever.
Washed up Twitter account. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. I know you clicked on this timestamp, so welcome. There's a few YouTube creators who have...
But I will say that moving forward, I'll try to... Yeah, I didn't set up the YouTube stream. I had Domo help me because he knows how to do it and I don't. But moving forward, I'll try to improve the experiences of both. So if you have feedback, like, on how I can improve this stuff, you could feel free to message me on, like, I don't know, Twitter DM, Facebook message, Discord, or something, and Twitch Whisper or something. You could feel free to give me feedback on, hey, consider this to make stuff better, or whatever, and instructions on how. I'm not gonna promise anything, but I'll show Domo and maybe we can help. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm very, very, very new to multi-streaming. Very new to it.
Chosen to speak on this topic.
Oh, let's talk about what I really want to talk about, which is
non-clickbait thumbnail and non-clickbait title about technical. So what did it say?
And after looking at what they had to say, I'm 100% certain they have no idea what they're talking about. Commentary recently has devolved into, let me give my surface level opinion about everything, and whoever gives me attention first is getting turned into a 5-hour live stream. Well, today's your lucky day, kids, because I'm gonna provide your paycheck for the week. And our good friend Tommy C has graciously volunteered his free emotional labor.
Who did technicals get off? Sky, right? And did he do the Nero video? Did we establish that?
Nero.
He did a Nairo video. He was talking about something about the Nairo ban.
Was it the defense or the ban itself? All right, okay, we don't know.
Who did he get off? Sky? Did he do the Nairo?
Is it my connection that's bad right now?
So stupid.
Was it a defense? Oh geez, Tommy, I don't know. It's only one of my biggest videos ever that pops up as the top Google search, and I literally sell shirts with the slogan Ban Nairo. You tell me, dumbass.
Hey, I sell merch too.
You're right, it was a ban appeal video, sorry.
It was a ban appeal.
Oh, I'm too stupid to know if this is bad taste, but I also have merch here. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. In case anyone gives a fuck. I don't know. But I have stuff I made years ago. You give a shit. Oh shit.
Video, another guy that was what? Talking underage.
Link it in chat. Okay, I'm just gonna link the Google Doc. It's the last page of the Google Doc. I'm always gonna update the Google Doc, so I'm just gonna link that, and that's everything, and it's all the last page always. I don't have a sponsor thing right now except this, so you can just read that whenever you want, I guess.
Beach boy.
Whatever.
In a hotel room.
Okay, so that guy didn't get off. He's still banned, correct? Responsible thing.
You know the one thing that sucks about being a streamer is that like 90% of my income is literally when I have to talk about stuff. Like when I'm doing a HelloFresh or Factor, which I'm not right now, but I will soon. That combined with like Twitch ads, that is like 80% of my income in like a month. And then the other 10-20% is like reminding people that subbing is a thing that exists. And it's like all stuff that it feels so bad because like this is in a way it's not like, okay, you get this much for doing this many hours. It's actually based on how much I talk about stuff, and I feel weird doing it. But it's so important that I have to go in on it to make a living, so it's like, oh, I don't know. I'm just ranting. That's just kind of how it is. I guess it is what it is, but sometimes I don't think people realize that is literally like, you can make 5 months of living compared to 1 month of living if you literally just talk about stuff and remind people that things exist.
To do was to keep Tax out of those tournaments because he was clearly emotionally unhinged by no fault of his